What's up, Marinos? Hey, Virus. How you guys doing, dude? Like I said, guys, we got franchise 3 times a week here. We're going to get our franchise game in here tonight. Tomorrow is just Thursday night football. You know, obviously most feared. I'm going to probably stream at 6:30 tomorrow. That's my goal tomorrow after my conferences tomorrow. Thank God, last day conferences tomorrow. Jack Sawyer has been getting some good upgrades for us, not going to lie. So maybe a speed upgrade here. I only got 1 speed upgrade so far, plus 4 block shed. There's nice. What's his block shed at? 86. Yeah, I mean, right now, this team is coming together right now for the Cowboys. 1-0, field goal win for week 1. Playing a tough team right now, 1-0, Philadelphia Eagles. Definitely a tough division. I mean, the Commanders took down the Giants 31-30 today. So if we win, the winner, well, really, the winner of this game has first place solely. Dallas and Philadelphia. So should be a pretty good game. I do want to check one thing in my abilities real quick. Yeah, that's fine, Nate. What's up, Kiefer? Yeah, I'm live for one more game, then I'm heading off here, but I do want to double check some abilities here. I don't think Joe Alt can get pass protector yet, sadly. And he can. Okay, good. So run and pass. And then I want to double check my other guy, Phillips. It's fine. I want to double check Zach Bond. Heard they buff KOs, so I just want to make sure I have my mid-zone KOs on. That's all fine. All right, we should be good. Let's play. All right, good luck here to Joe. Big game here, man, for first place. Here we go, dude. Probably going to go. Probably gonna stay in my Cleveland playbook. Eagles, Cowboys, man. Great rivalry here in the real NFL. Let's go, man. Again, we have more mutt tomorrow, obviously. So, thanks for tuning in here. Big game between these two teams, 1-0 each. Had some big games earlier. We're going to do our primetime reward update after this. And let's see what we got in store here tonight. Shamike DK. These wide receivers got to upgrade, obviously, heading into this year. We got Emeka Ibuka. Still have McBride, obviously. Sampson's involved for us. We actually spent a lot of, I think at least 8 or 9 upgrades on Sampson for receiving. For whatever reason, when you upgrade his receiving stats, it does not upgrade his overall. So he probably could be like an 85 overall. He's only like an 80 overall because not all of the upgrades work. Hurts are going to extend this play somehow. Good job there by the O-line. I mean, everything was covered there, damn. It's just a good play there by Philadelphia. 3rd and 4. What up, Jeff? Coach K's going to test the run defense here of Philadelphia. And he showed up there. 4th and 3, they'll go for it. So I'm going to try a PA split flat here. Should work. It's usually a pretty good play. McBride dropped it. First down. Turnover on downs. See, Stroud has Loft and Deadeye inside that eye. Bad start again tonight for this Dallas Cowboy offense. Not much you can do. Probably not going to contain Stroud too much. Not really the fastest in the game. And Stroud is going to hit as he throws there. 3rd down and 8. These field goals are not an automatic make. So we shall see what they're going to do here if it does go to 4th down. Will they kick? Find out next. This time they did contain. What a throw there on halfback angle. What a hit. First down. More fumbles in this game, so watch out for the hit sticks, because especially quarterback fumbles, you'll fumble more. What up, Trevor? How you doing, dude? Handoff, missed tackle there by Coach K. 1st and goal, Philadelphia. Jedrick Wills leading that block, left side. 1st down and goal. That one could have been picked, really. 2nd and goal. I knew it was bench. Single back passing is always bench or something else. Not always, but it's favorable. Stroud, the tackles are there. It is Jack Sawyer in coverage somehow. 3rd down and goal. He was playing a purple zone. Coach K's going to man up his men here in the red zone. And Sawyer got the Stroud. Even though quarterback fumbling got buffed, he got hit. No fumble. Past the line of scrimmage, and they'll take their points here very smartly. Good call there by Coach K to map his men there and shoot that middle seam for any quick crossing route. A zig there would have been perfect, but it was not the call there for Philadelphia. When it's 3rd down and 8, a zig's not really the best call on 3rd and 8. 3-0 Philadelphia. Tight game here, division rivals. It's never easy here. This would be Coach K's. That's going to be a flag. These new kickoff rules are really soft. Definitely not a big fan of them, but again, I'm not in charge. So not much I can really do. Wish the NFL people would just vote against it in the real NFL. Play action pass, and he has a man open for days. DK. Give him 30. 1st down. That was a great read over top of the zones. He's playing a lot of underneath here for checkdowns. Coach K will hit his men deep if necessary. 1st down and goal. Hurts can run. He will. He gets sacked. Chase Young. They had the angle route there. Did not work to his liking. Hurts tried to extend it to play there. Did not work. 2nd and 14. Handoff. Sampson. Give him a whopping 18 yards. 1st down. He probably pass committed if I had to guess. Again, 1st down. Points for the first. First home game of the year here for Coach K, former NFC champion of Season 1. And down he goes right away. Did not even have any time at all. Wow. Boy, this pass rush. He just called a play action passer. He got sacked right away. 2nd and 16. They are going to run the ball again. Why not? Right back to Sampson. We'll cut that in half. 3rd and 8. Now is the down and distance here for Dallas. Smart handoff. Trust your men. 3rd and 8. There's Ibuka on the route tech. Touchdown. There are no flags. It's that separation they got from him this year. Superstar receiver in the slot. First touchdown of the year for him. They gave great draft capital for him last draft. 6-3 right now, pending the extra point. It's just keeping it simple, stupid. Kiss. 3rd down and 8. Coach K found his open man in the middle of the field. It's what you do after the catch in this league that makes players elite. Obviously, your grandma probably could have walked it in there, but at the end of the day, Emeka Ibuka, great play there, but it was the separation from the line of scrimmage, just the boast of 95 acceleration that makes him elite. And we already know he'll be a Cowboy, hopefully, for the tenure of this franchise. 7-3. Thought that was going to be a desync. That would have sucked. 1st down, handoff. What a cutback that time. 1st down, give him 11. I believe that's a rookie running back. I could be wrong. Kind of has to be because, well, no, I think it's Trey Benson. But I still could be wrong. And in the quarter. 7-3, tight game. Again, division rivals. These are the games you got to win to definitely get, a top seed. There's only one bye week. I mean, we already know everyone in this league's a sweat, at least somewhat of a sweat. So, these games are never easy, let alone you're playing for, down the road, something bigger, tiebreaker, playoff implications. I mean, Coach K, last year, I think he did have one forced loss because of moving, and the Wi-Fi company messed up my Wi-Fi. It was, a whole 24 hours late. And that one could have been picked. Coach K could not get there fast enough. Diami Brown, 1st down the seam there. And he points for the 1st down. I tried to lurk that, but my guy just wasn't fast enough. They're going to blitz here, change up some pressure here. Clicked off, sadly. His whole body was out of bounds. Wow, what a catch. I may challenge that if I can. We can't challenge it, sadly. I thought his whole body was out of bounds. Nevertheless, 1st down, Philadelphia. They got 1st down there in the pass. Screen pass. Warner has his X factor activate. What a hit! Ball pops out, but goes out of bounds. What a play that time. It's just very unfortunate that the ball pops out of bounds. It did cause fatigue. And that's going to be a fumble. But Philadelphia, oh, they got it. I thought Philadelphia was going to recover that fumble. We just had 4 guys run over the ball. You have got to slide. Guys, even on comp mode here, you're seeing fumbles left and right. Trust me, man, fumbles are back in the game. Slam play. It is Ibuka. 1st down, give him 16. Well, in all honesty, Coach K kind of did deserve a fumble because the play before he had a square on user hit stick, but it went out of bounds on the fumble. Ball don't lie. Next play, they got it. Hurts can run. He will. He will smartly slide. Give him 4. Only problem is they do get ball at half. So this game is far from over. But that is a big stop for Coach K in the red zone on defense. 7-3 here tonight. Handoff, Sampson. Some green grass. 1st down, give him 7. 5th rush now for the 2nd year running back out of Tennessee. What a job he's done for this football team. Only 21 years old. Might not have explosive speed. Hurts. Trying to extend the play. Not much you can do. Just good coverage there I want to go deep, but it's just covered. I'm not going to throw a pick. 7-3 here, trying to get some 1st downs here. They can't switch the play, can they? Damn. Handoff, cutback, Sampson. Give him 8. Third and 2. And this is where we're going to have to... We're going to pass. He stopped the run earlier in the game on 3rd down 4. Long drive here. They started from their 2. What a catch by Ibuka! Superstar player on comp mode, not sim. Touchdown! Superstar player making a superstar play. We have a superstar receiver. It showed right there. He broke a tackle. What a throw by Hurts under pressure. I mean, to be fair, it's a bullshit play, but I mean, at the end of the day, you and me both know it kind of is a bullshit game. So bullshit plays will happen in this game. I mean, that is bullshit, but again, we are playing on comp. Comp, I think, all Madden. I mean, that's what the MCS plays on. So, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it's regs, but, or franchise mode here, but, this ain't some mutt fantasy land. This is franchise gameplay. I mean, there's really not much we can do to, it's what it is. 14-3. What a turnaround this game. 14-0 run now for Dallas. 1 turnover each, 1 fumble for Coach K, 1 turnover on downs for Philadelphia. They're containing Stroud best they can. Try to switch. Oh, there's Pitts. And Kyle Pitts should be able to fit. No, he can't. Yes, he might. To the 1. Timeout, Coach gave the ball back. What up, Smokey? How you doing, dude? 1st down and goal now for Philadelphia. And he touchdown. Benson, 14-9. Gotta do a better job there at stopping Kyle Pitts. Just can't happen. One of the league's best tight ends. Obviously in franchise, not really so much in real life, sadly, because of what he's done in real life. But Kyle Pitts, 6'6", high speed, great frame. Just can't happen. Patriots 2-0. What a job by them to have a bounce back season so far. And here is Lobb to return it to the 35-yard line. These short kicks here by Philadelphia are definitely not the move. You got to kick off a little bit deeper. It's too easy for some return yards there. And here comes this offense. Sampson, why not? He's been great tonight. Falls 4 for 4. 7.2 yards per carry for him. And again, what a job he's had in a season he's had so far tonight. No receptions, but already on pace for over 100 yards receiving. Or rushing, sorry. 14-10, but he gets ball at half. Good job having contain on. It's 3rd down and 6. Not letting Hurts scramble much out of the pocket. Testing Ibuka. He caught it. 1st down. 1-on-1. It's a superstar play to get that separation. Fans love it here in Dallas. 1st down. 113 yards for the superstar receiver. McBride has been catchless. Handoff, Sampson fights for 2. But now they are in Cam little range. Remember, you do want to chew the clock a little bit. You're already in their territory. Let that clock go down a little bit, You don't want to give them the ball back really that much. They trust their blocks. Sampson. Coach K using the ground game here in franchise, and now he'll chew clock. Hopefully by chewing clock, though, he will play the run more and they're going to pass. By me chewing clock, it might scare him. And I think it's a run. See how he brings that safety down? McBride, underthrown. It's going to be caught. Still in bounds. It's kind of unlucky, but it is what it is. They were lucky it was still caught, honestly, I guess, at that point. And Coach K may run the ball again here. He just wants to keep getting closer and closer and closer and make this defense get a shed. They trust this O-line. Handoff, give him one. He is, Omi. He is, dude. He is. 14-10. Good game here tonight. 13-2. Dots is activated for Hurts. Ibuka! Hat trick! Third touchdown for Micah Ibuka. He is really showing great poise tonight. Jalen Hurts, what a bad first drive, but again, I just feel like, yeah, he's doing everything, but when you have a superstar receiver like a Micah Ibuka, I'm telling you right now, we gave up a first, a second, and a decent backup lineman, older lineman, but definitely a, win now backup lineman, 79 Shaq Mason, definitely a good backup lineman, a high 70 overall lineman, but, at the end of the day, I feel like you gave up pretty much your future for Ibuka, but Ibuka is a superstar. So I think it was a fair trade for both sides. I mean, there are a lot of great players in this real life draft, in this franchise draft, but I definitely think Dallas, not going to say they won the trade, but, they won their part of what they wanted, which is huge. What a catch by Pitts. First down. Midfield. And now Coach K here is going to have to stop Philadelphia, though, from getting into range. And he's already in soft range, 40-yard line. I mean, defense in this game, obviously very difficult. Coach K will do his best. He's going to call a cover 0 here, which could be risky. And that's why it's risky. Touchdown Pitts. They tried the blitz. There's no pass rush, and he scored in 3 plays. Just can't happen here for the Cowboys defense. Defense in this game is just so hard. But now, if you're Philadelphia, you got to be careful because obviously we can score with Cam Little here in 2 plays out of bounds. And that's not going to help him either. Because now we're 1 long pass play away here from getting what I want. They might take 2 Hail Mary shots here instead. It's going to get there. Almost caught, not going to lie. One more try. All you need is 1 lucky catch. $21, 17.5. Yeah, Kyle Pitts, man, he's great, dude. Just wanted to blitz and change up the COP. Wanted to change up the change of pace, but it's not how it worked, obviously. I would do a touchback there, yep. These games are always tough, not going to lie to you. Between these teams, can Coach K get a stop? Handoff. What a job there by Benson. Give him 9. It's going to be one of those games where, really who has ball last, honestly, if I had to guess. He's going to run goal line normal here. Not really sure why. So you think going to sneak already here? Interesting choice. And he didn't get it. I don't know why Fred Warner, though, has his X factor. Coach K is going to, sell out here. You want to pass, you can pass. And he got it. First down. Not much you can do there. We definitely played the sneak. There's not much more you can do mechanically here if you're Coach K. Handoff, Benson. Fights for 10, first down. Just, gotta try to find a way you're gonna stop. Get back, ball control. Or game script control, Coach K gambles, down he goes in the blitz. Maurice Hurst, the backup DT. It's 2nd and 22 now for Philadelphia. I think it's one of the first sacks of the year for this football team. It's definitely an awesome sight to see. Pass, 6 yards, not bad. 3rd and 16. Underneath, why not? Only 1 yard after the catch, but here we are, 3rd down and 16. Will he get the first down? Yes, he did. First down. Probably should have switched it there, maybe. Underneath, watch these big hits. Good job there. Avoid that. 2nd and 2. This defense, though, is trying to do a bend, don't break approach. Coach K here is going to run, come in, and gamble. Will the gamble pay off? On the run commit. No. To the 12. Hoping for a shad. Didn't get it. Screen pass, good blocking. Inside the 3.
Ken Ross went to AK's live.
Yeah, I'm on stream right now.
Cavs lost.
I know. How was work, Austin?
Good.
Nice. 2nd and 2. Stroud. Fumbles the ball. Quarterback scrambles. It can't happen. I'll tell you right now, this game, you're fumbling when you're touched. It is back to Madden 20. Dallas Turner, the superstar, forced that. First down, Dallas. Sampson. Can't break that to maybe go all the way. 2nd and 5. I think the worst part about it, too, sadly, is that Coach K forced 2 fumbles inside the 10-yard line. I wouldn't really call it that much being clutch. I would just say it's just, you just got to be a little bit more careful, I think, in the red zone. And that could have been a sack or a pick. 3rd and 5. What a job by this football team. Philadelphia rallying the quarterback there. McBride has been quiet. Coach K still has dots, I think. Nope, it ended at half. Damn. He's going to try to find McBride. Can't haul it in. 4th and 5. And Coach K will go for it. It's not going to be easy. It's an offsides call, which is weird. So Coach K will go for the free play. First down. DJ Chark. Good job by Coach K understanding the situation. Yeah, it was bullshit. It was offsides, but there was no pass rush. We would have got it anyway for the first down. 1st and 10. They're going deep. They think they have a Bukum. 4! Would have been his 4th. Score tonight. 2nd and 10. You have a step. Go for it. That's the football that Dallas plays tonight. Hurts can scramble. He will. Slides. First down. Tight coverage. He stopped McBride all game. In all honesty, McBride's been shut down all game. He's been our first read most of the time. Just can't really get that help. I mean, Abukum's really all we had. I mean, DJ Chark has, 1 or 2 catches, but it is good to see some wide receiver volume here for Dallas. But this is a team that won week 1 before the title update on a lucky fumble from a receiver, tight end, Chingwing Okwanu. Handoff Sampson. They're in 11 now. But they were able... Honestly, they might try a screen pass here. Keeps the clock churning too. But they were able to win off of a fumble for 6 last week. Here comes that screen pass. He lost yards. 4th down and 17. Here comes a field goal unit. And Coach K will clutch up here and make it. Wasn't super easy. He almost missed it, actually. But with 5 minutes left, Philadelphia's in a lose-lose situation because even if you do score, you're going to have to get a stop to prevent the game-winning field goal by Dallas. First down. Coach K, 2 fumbles inside the 10 by CJ Stroud. Even on conservative. Quarterbacks fumble now a lot more in Ultimate Team. Kind of makes the case that pocket passers now are probably back. Handoff. What a game so far by Benson. Coach K is going to change his hook zones back to default here. First down and 10 here for Stroud. And you got to watch. That could be a fumble. 2nd and 5. Anytime a quarterback scrambles past the LOS, it's fumble zone. Let alone franchise injury chance. 2nd and 5. Curls are covered. There is... Oh, that's a KO. The KO lit up. KOs are back. 3rd and 5. Back to old Madden, if you will. 3rd and 5. Coach Case, he broke 4th. Yeah, I shot the C gap there, but then he broke the tackle. It was a corner tackling anyway. First down. Good tackle there by Warner. Dallas Turner. It's 2nd and 6. It's one of those drives where if you don't score, it's probably over because of the clock. Also, obviously, it's, you know, Cam Little range already. But, I mean, these are the games that you kind of want to see. We're going to go to cover 2 here. Good pass, Kyle Pitts. First down. Will Coach K win on back-to-back field goals? We'll find out here soon. What a throw by Stroud. Stroud. It's an overthrow! The veteran from free agency, Ryan Neal. First down. But Zach Bond's hurt. Fuck. And it looks like he tore something because he had an animation where his leg went out. But for all we know, it could be a shoulder injury because the animation's always lined up with what the injury is. Coach K's third turnover. This is the thing I'll say about this year's game. I see so many overthrows, bruised knee, but he will return soon. That means if he'll return, he's probably not like super out. This game is not over yet, but I've seen so many overthrows on rollouts to the right this year by righty quarterbacks, even by a high overall quarterback. Play action pass, and down goes Hurts. They're in 18. But yeah, this game is far from over, dude. That was a bailout, man. But the only thing I'll say is that when you roll out and there is pressure, you are susceptible to an overthrow. Hurts will run and slide, and Coach K will go for it. Why not? 4th and 9. This will probably end the game mathematically if they get it, because he'll have under 30 seconds left if I get this, and then punt. I think it's going to be man and coverage here. I'm going to do a curl route, and hopefully he plays over the top, and it might be a pass. I think he's going to do man-to-man. I think man-to-man is best defense this year. So I'm just going to do a curl route here, and hopefully... It was man-to-man, but he dropped it. That's what it is. I mean, I called the right call, but if you can't catch the ball, then that's fine. We had the look I wanted. Philadelphia's back in it. Handoff Benson. Inside the 25-yard line now. Coach K has to be careful here with his timeouts. He might chew clock here if he's smart. Will they get their 4th turnover here? And it's a good pass. Inside the red zone, timeout Dallas. First and goal. And it's going to be... We almost got a good hit there on Nick Martin. 2nd and goal. Fans in a frenzy here. They know a goal line stop doesn't end the game mathematically, but I think he's going to run the ball here to waste more clock. So I'm playing a run blitz here. We're going to change the zone here. Bad call by Coach K to go zone there, but it worked out luckily. I thought he did an audible there for a hot route. 3rd and goal. Can Coach K get a stop here? I think it has to be cover 2 here. Definitely with the quarterback spy. He did pass. It's going to be packed. Coach K played the double slants. Nick Martin. 3rd turnover inside the 10-yard line for Coach K. He read the concept, played the double slant there. And now just don't fumble. Slants or out routes or zigs, drags. The field obviously shrinks. You just can't fumble here. He might have 20 seconds left. You pass here, you're stupid. The touchback helped too. I mean, he's going to have 15 seconds left after the punt, but you just got to hope that it's enough to, Handoff, that's going to be it. Sampson got the... I would have probably considered run committing there, honestly. At least considered it. Good game there, Joe Miggs, dude. I mean, it came down to the goal line. 3 turnovers. Philadelphia beat themselves. 4 turnovers, 3 inside the 10-yard line. It's not pretty football, but Coach K made less mistakes and he won the game. I mean, that's how this game is, dude. I mean... Oh, is it really, Dom? So, yeah, Oh, this is franchise, Glory. Franchise. Yeah, it's a fun game, dude. Right now, we have 5-6 teams on the wait list. You would be number 7-ish. Dude, most of our players are very active. We probably have 2 or 3 that are under the radar. So, we out of 32 users, we have 28 that are really active. So, it's a really good league and all that stuff. So, but Dallas got it done. Not the best game by Hurts. I would say 2/3 of his yards were Emeka Ibuka, but we really won the game defensively. 4 turnovers, 3 fumbles, 2 fumbles, 2 picks. One of them was a user pick. One of them was a user fumble hit. So, yeah, I don't know, dude. Nick Martin got it done. He's a nice young linebacker getting very close here to 80 zone. Now he has 78 zone. He has 88 speed. What a job he's done. Whaley, we're going to get his zone closer to a 90 zone here. But, like I said, guys, one of those games where, again, +1 Excel there, a rarity. Excel and speed are sort to get upgrades for. But, that strength, whatever. But, like I said, guys, no lingering injuries is huge. Dallas goes to 2-0. These are tough football teams to beat, I'll tell you that. But Coach K wins both games, this year so far by 1 score. We now head to the Eagles. I don't like how we play the Eagles 2 times in 3 weeks. I hate how the NFL does that. But nevertheless, we play Washington in what will pretty much be for first place. But if we do win, then we'll be in first place by a more sizable margin. But it's going to be a tough NFC. A lot of teams fighting for obviously playoffs, let alone the higher seeds. I honestly feel like the 2 wildcard teams last year made the NFC Championship. The first time in NFL history or video game history, probably for a lot of leagues, that a wild card team hosted the NFC Championship or AFC Championship for that matter, which means all 4 division winners were out by the divisional round and, or earlier. And I just feel like, that shows that the first round bye is so important. And I feel like making the playoffs is one thing, but notice how if we lost that game, we're out of the playoffs at the 9 seed. That's what Philadelphia is right now. So these games, I know it's early, but it is a big win. I think Dallas really rallied to the football defensively. We got the win enough tonight, and I think it showed you abilities are back in the game, making a presence. I can't speak for enough knockouts yet, but I can say I feel like definitely fumbles are back. And stuff like that. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, their standings right there, champ. Yeah. So, you're the number 1 seed, yeah. Probably because you have 2 NFC wins. I have 1 AFC, 1 NFC win, but... So, Dom, you have to go to Discord The Discord's in my YouTube bio or my video or stream descriptions on the drop down arrow, my YouTube stream. And then you join the wait list. We have like right now 6, 7 in the wait list. It's a fantasy draft. It's on all Madden comp. We don't really do any mutt cheese. I mean, obviously they're good players, but like you can't just do the same play over and over and over and over and over again. So, I mean, we earn our wins, obviously every win. So it's pretty tough, dude. True, champ, true. But I mean, I'm happy right now because we have no injuries. That's what I care about more in the game right now is no injuries. But again, this football team is really good right now with Ibuka and McBride now. We have 2 route techs to build off of. Well, right now he doesn't have route tech. Right now he has short elite, but he'll get route tech very soon. So you have 2 go-to guys in man-to-man. So, thanks, Shake Cam. All right, guys, I'm out of here, man. What a tough day for me, man. You know, double stream today with, you know, franchise, obviously. But now we're pretty much off till the weekend. So probably Saturday or Sunday I'll play franchise for week 3 against Washington. Probably at some point Sunday, whether it's the morning, before kickoff, before 1 o'clock Browns, whatever. But we appreciate your support. Mutt is tomorrow for Most Feared Part 2. If you missed my Mutt stream, go watch it, obviously, because I did some good content overview for the players, analysis, market, whatever. For franchise, good game there to Joe Miggs. We're out here, guys.